to really thrive in a chamber ensemble versus being a soloist or a symphonic player? Like what's the thing that makes you good at that?
That's a really interesting question. And I feel entirely qualified to answer it because that's really all I think about. For me, I think of Nine Horses as an improvising chamber ensemble. If you come and hear us and you think we're a jazz band, you're not wrong. If you come and hear us and you think we're a classical ensemble, you're not wrong. There's a lot of things that we could be called, but I think of it as chamber music because I really grew up understanding that the key to chamber music is your ears more so than your hands. Listening and breathing together and having everyone move together and understand how the phrase is going to be. Just starting a piece in a chamber music ensemble is something that takes years to get good at, just to play the first note together. Because it's not always natural for every musician to want to breathe and move with everyone else because so many people want to be the soloist. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you've ever heard a really good string quartet, and then you listen to like old recordings of Heifetz and Isaac Stern, like soloists playing as a string quartet, you understand what the difference is. So like Heifetz and Isaac Stern and Janos Starker, I think, was in that quartet. Obviously all incredible players, but the ensemble is different because they're all playing separate lines, but playing as a group. And the moment that snaps into gear the way that like a bicycle will snap into another gear and suddenly you're just in a different speed and a different tempo, getting people to do that all together is sorcery to me. I don't always understand why it's happened when it's happened, but it elevates me in a way that I have never been elevated from listening to a really extraordinary soloist. Well, maybe that's not true, but it's never elevated me in the way that I've felt playing a solo. And so listening and breathing and all the things that we work on in Nine Horses are the things that really are currency for me.